Hello and welcome to the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports game between St. Anthony's College and MFA BBS College. St. Anthony will be seen in grey, whereas BBS will be seen in blue. We are just a few minutes away from kickoff and we'll soon have the team lineups for you, starting with the starting 11 of St. Anthony's College. Vante Lang in goal, Kangomuan, Banshania, Overkindness, Baristra, Arkivau, Talong, Batskem, Lingdo, followed by the Buddha Bhanu Saraswati College, Rohit Sunari in goal, Derek, Bai, Buddhi, Humble, Arki, and with the blow of the referee's whistle, we kick off proceedings. It will be MFA BBS will start off the game. And will refer to Buddha Bhanu Saraswati College as BBS. On the attack straight away. Shot coming in as well. Takes a deflection, I guess. No goal kick signal by the referee. Straight away, BBS on the attack. Anthony on the ball. A channel ball played up front on the right hand flank. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can, but easily intercepted by the BBS defender who kicks it straight out of play. Poor pass. Anthony on the attack, trying to create something down the right hand side. All he manages to do, though, is win a corner for his side. Good start to the game for Anthony. As the corner comes in from the right hand side. Decent delivery as well. A volley coming in, but quickly blocked by the BBS defense. Anthony still pressing high up the field in the hope of winning the ball, and the pressure results in a throw in, albeit in their own half for Anthony. Anthony on the attack from the left hand side. Cross coming in. Decent cross as well. Headed away. Danger still not cleared though. Cleared finally now by the men in blue as they run forward on the left wing. Trying to switch flanks there. Handing possession straight back to St. Anthony once again. As it's a free kick for a tug in the back of the St. Anthony player and a free kick in a really, really dangerous area there. What a start it can be to the game if they can find the back of the net from this direct free kick. Decent distance to get the ball up and down. Couple of players converging around the ball. Now the other two have moved away. Most probably it will be a right footer. A five-man wall being set up by the BBS goalkeeper as the free kick comes in, up and over. Never came down. Trying to play out from the back, BBS. Possession won by Anthony. Shot as well. And that's a really good goal. No chance for the keeper on his near post, as he just saw the ball whistling past him in the back of the net. What a strike! Ho ho ho, we'll have to wait for the replays on that one. Stunning, stunning strike that. On the turn, on the volley. Goodness gracious me, what a finish. Giving the keeper absolutely no chance. He didn't even expect it. And by the time he reacted, the ball had already found the back of the net. Stunning goal to start off the game. It's St. Anthony 1, BBS nil. What a goal to start the game. And an early goal sets the game up beautifully. St. Anthony on the attack once again. From the right hand side, cutting inside, finding the correct man as well. Goes back to his midfielder, scanning for options, picks out the option once again, going past a couple of men, goes past three, finds his teammate as well. The cross coming in. The whistle had gone up before that. Stunning start to the game. The pace of this game is really good. Once again, look at that press from St. Anthony and a fine tackle to cap it off. Just could not keep the ball in play on that occasion. Ball in the middle of the park as he goes past the defender. He's cruising with the ball there. Cuts back in. Finds the pass as well. And it will be a throw in for St. Anthony. And St. Anthony are all over BBS in the early stages of the game. Switching the ball on the right hand side, St. Anthony. Pass in the center of the park. A shot coming in. But the less said about the shot, the better. Good pass on the left hand flank. Can keep the ball in play. Yes, he can. Will get a throw in for his efforts. Cross coming in. Fine cross. And the header is straight at the keeper. Either side of the keeper, and that would have been 2-0. As the offside flag went up. And once again, every second ball has been won by St. Anthony. And they have dominated the entirety of the proceedings so far. Left, right, center, they are attacking everywhere. Just too much to deal with for BBS. St. Anthony come on the attack once again. Another corner. And the pressure is mounting. You can feel the pressure if you're a BBS supporter here. Corner taken quickly. Floated delivery up front. Cleared away by the BBS defense. Not very far though. Straight onto the head of the St. Anthony player. Does well to keep the ball in play. Goes back to his teammate in the center of the park. Another cross. This time, the cross is not as good as the previous one and goes out of play for a goal kick. Both teams fighting for the ball in the middle of the park, and once again, St. Anthony coming out on top. St. Anthony look organized, whereas BBS are looking disorganized in the middle of the park. As a good through ball coming in, and what a fantastic save that is by the keeper. Took a deflection and was heading right in the top corner. Saved acrobatically by the keeper. Fine, fine, save that. That could so easily have been an own goal. As the corner comes in, once again, who has won the second ball is the St. Anthony player. Look like a well drilled side, St. Anthony. Just as I say that, commentators curse, loose touch, and a foul in the process, giving the possession back to BBS as as the pass up front is easily collected by the keeper. Look at the confidence of the St. Anthony players to play out the ball from the back. Decent switch off the wings. A long ball coming in the channel. The striker cannot control that. That was a good ball. Really good distribution of the ball by the goalkeeper. BBS come from the right hand side now. Can he go past his man and put in a decent delivery in the box? No, he can't. Although he does get a corner for his efforts. The corner comes in, cleared away by the St. Anthony defense. BBS doing well, but St. Anthony are good enough. There was absolutely no need to make that challenge. There were 3-4 defenders converging around him. Would have been tough to get the ball in the back of the net from that sort of a distance. There's no need to bring him down. And now BBS are staring down the barrel of conceding a couple of goals right in the early stages of the game. As the St. Anthony plays ready to take that penalty, and he slots it home right in the right bottom corner. Nothing the keeper can do about it. Gave the keeper the eyes and went in the other direction. Cool penalty. And even if the keeper would have gone in the right direction, there was very little he could have done about that because that was right in the bottom corner. Stunning penalty. Just like the penalty Hugo Bumu took. Although Hugo Bumu went on the keeper's right and this guy went on the keeper's left. But both the penalties slotted home comfortably into the bottom corner. And if this is the way things are going to continue, St. Anthony might just make a mockery of the BBS defense here. As they come on the attack once again, well defended this time by BBS. Once again, every single second ball is being won by St. Anthony. They have been ever so good on the ball. Winning the ball in the final third once again, attacking through the left hand side, getting the pass back as well. Calls for an offside by the defenders, waved off by the referee, cross coming in. A snapshot at goal just goes over. Decent attempt. Decent first time attempt that. Once again, decent distribution of the ball by the goalkeeper. BBS will have to play out their skins if they are to get back in this game as the offside flag goes up. There was no need for the number 10 touch the ball. That was a perfect ball for the on-rushing attacker from the left-hand side. St. Anthony on the left-hand side. Another chance, a cross coming in, this time cleared away by the BBS defense. Go past a couple of men, goes past three, cuts it back as well for a tap in, and he has hit the crossbar. From handshaking distance, as the resulting shot goes wide of the post. How did he miss that? It was laid on an absolute platter. Once again, St. Anthony on the attack, shot coming in, blocked. Another shot coming in, cross. It's 3-0. Way too easy. Just way too easy. The defense was never able to clear the ball in the first place. That is what costed them. Look at that. Shot blocked, and what a cross that is from the number two. Handshaking distance, the number 9 just could not miss. It's 3-0, and we might be reaching double digits here if this is to carry on. Decent ball up front, but the header back safely pounced on by the St. Anthony keeper. Once again, St. Anthony on the attack from the right hand side. Cross coming in. Nicely kept in play as well. The touch just failed him on that occasion. Easily gathered by the keeper. BBS on a rare chance of their own in the opposition half. On the right hand side. Can they find the correct cross here? Good pass up front. Cross coming in as well. But the defender is alert on that occasion. No harm done. Good distribution by the goalkeeper there. And a good ball up front. The flag stays down. He's gone past his marker like he does not exist. And there's the cutback. Well defended though this time. For the moment, it will stay 3-0. Although there's every chance that that this just might become a five-star performance even before the end of the first half. Such has been the domination by St. Anthony College. The corner comes in from the right hand side. And that's a fine goal. How good a header is that? Absolutely stunning header that. No chance for the keeper in goal. Very good delivery in the box. And he rises above everyone and slots the ball in the back of the net. 4-0. And we are not even 20 minutes in. What a game we have here. Once again, way too easy for the St. Anthony defenders. Once again, St. Anthony in possession of the ball, attacking through the center. There's an option on the left, there's an option on the right. Goes sideways, picks out the option on the left flank, cuts back in, winning possession once again. Shooting it on the right hand side. Cross coming in, and once again, it's way too easy. Although this time it does look like that the flag went up. What a stunning team move it was once again from St. Anthony. If only he could have timed his run better, that would have been 5-0 in the 21st minute of the game. But stunning football being displayed here by St. Anthony. Really, really good to watch. St. Anthony have been all over BBS in the initial 20 minutes of the game as they come once again through the right hand channel. The ball up front, well defended this time though, but possession straight back in favor of St. Anthony. Going past his man like it does not exist once again. Goes past two, cuts back in, goes back. Keeping the ball in play from that sort of a distance. Amazing football. Cross coming in. Shot on the turn. Goes wide of the post. Really good football being displayed here by St. Anthony College. BBS. That rare moment of possession for them, and they hand it straight back to St. Anthony. Well done by the St. Anthony player to get a throw in for his side on that occasion. He had a couple of players around him. To all those of you who have already not liked and subscribed our channel, do like and subscribe it and share it with your family and friends. St. Anthony come through the right hand side. Switching the ball on the right hand side. Cross coming in. Decent ball as well. Cleared away. Not very far though. Danger still not clear. Can fall kindly. Does fall kindly. A shot as well and a fine save by the keeper. Another fine save. Two in a row. Can't be three in a row. Surely hangs on after the ball had hit the underside of the post or rather the inside of the post and come back. What a piece of play there once again by St. Anthony, and they have been ever so unlucky to not get the fifth goal. Really, really good play from St. Anthony. This they have been all over BBS in the initial 24 minutes of the game. Just how good have they been? Once again, intercepting the ball in the middle of the park, rather in the final third, but does not fall kindly for the attack on this occasion. How easy is it for St. Anthony at the moment? St. Anthony players must be feeling in dreamland at the moment. 4-0 up, and it's not even half time yet. Good ball over the top on the right hand side. The St. Anthony keeper is alert as he kicks the ball long, straight onto the head of his teammate on the right hand side. Just fails to control the ball, but look at that high press. Once again, number 8 on the ball, goes on the inside, cuts on the outside, once passes it inside now. And a throw in for St. Anthony. What a game this is turning out to be. Cross coming in from the right hand side. This time, no harm done. Scoreline still remains 4-0. Chance on the counter attack for BBS. There's an option on the right. He does pick him. And he go past his marker. No, he gets it back to his teammate. Goes past his marker. Crosses it in as well. But it will just be a corner. Nothing more. The corner coming in from the right hand side. Decent delivery in the box. Cleared away by St. Anthony. Trying to create an attack from the right hand side, St. Anthony, and they are looking ever so good at it. Although this time, possession handed back to BBS. BBS win possession in the final third. Can he put in a decent ball in the box? No. Well defended by St. Anthony once again. BBS goes past his marker, takes a shot as well. That's a fine save by the keeper. Good, good football all around. Went past his marker, took a shot at goal, and a good save. Good football overall. The corner on the left hand side comes in. Decent delivery in the box and a decent header. Nicely keeping possession of the ball on that occasion from Anthony. It might just lead them to a counter. There's an option on the right if you can pick him. Goes past his marker, picks the option on the right. One on one with the keeper. He crosses it in. How close was that? If only the attacker would have intercepted the pass a bit sooner. Once again, they are just too quick, just too fast, just too good for BBS and Anthony. BBS have no answers for St. Anthony when they are attacking. Despite having conceded 4 goals, the BBS keeper looks to be a good one. BBS keeping possession of the ball, switching the flank as well. That's a good switch of the flank. The keeper is really good on that occasion. Comes out of his box and collects the ball. Fine display of keeping. And that's a fine through ball. Can he go past his marker? Yes, he can. Gets a corner for his side. Corner coming in. Decent delivery. Just could not get the shot on target as the player tried his best to keep the ball in play but did not succeed. Will be a throw in for BBS. As we see the replay of that save from the St. Anthony keeper, going down quickly on his right hand side, getting a decent fist on the ball, and most importantly, getting the ball away from the onrushing attackers. That is so important in modern football because attackers will always anticipate that the keeper will punch the ball or will get the ball back in their path and they will always chase the keeper down. So it is really important for the keeper to punch the ball away from the attacker. That is what he did so well on that occasion, the St. Anthony keeper. And look at that high press from St. Anthony. There's a reason they are 4-0 up. They are playing so well as a team. They are pressing as a team. They are not pressing individually like we see in most of the cases. That one guy goes, then the other guy goes. No, man, you have to press as a team. That is what they are doing ever so well, St. Anthony. On the attack this time, switching it on the right hand side. Cut back. The touch failed him on that occasion. Goal kick, BBS. On the attack once again through the right hand side. Cross coming in. Decent cross. Cleared away. Not cleared away properly though. Still chance. Takes a touch. Finds the correct pass. Nice one two between the players. Cuts on the inside. Tried to go past a couple of men. Went past one as well but could not go past the second one. Switching it once again on the right hand side. Cross coming in. Once again. The header. Over. And they're ripping apart the defense here. St. Anthony are ripping apart the BBS defense like they do not exist. And it's ever so good to see. As we see a substitution for BBS, number 13 coming on. Will it make a difference? Or will St. Anthony continue on their merry way? Space opening up, shot coming in as well. That looks like a fine save. The keeper did get his fingertip on that. Really good save. Low down to his right. That was a good shot right in the bottom corner. And a very, very good save. Things have slowed down in the last 10 minutes or so. After all, St. Anthony are 4 goals up. They do not need to continue in the same vein. They can take it a little easy. And that is why we have not seen any goal for the last 15 minutes. But the thing is, they have tried. They have been very, very close on a couple of occasions as well. They have hit the post. They have been declared offside on a couple of occasions. And they are on the attack once again through the left hand side. Cuts it back. A shot coming in. The keeper is once again safe as a house. Once again on the attack. St. Anthony winning possession in the final third. Goes past his man. Goes past the second as well. Cuts it back. Decent cut back. Shot coming in. Fine save once again. Another shot coming in. Goes wide. They have come close more than a couple of occasions to finding the fifth goal. But the fifth goal has eluded them. But just looks like a matter of time before they get the fifth one. Credit must be given to the BBS keeper, who has been a rock between the sticks so far. If not for him, St. Anthony might have been 8 or 9 up already. But the keeper has been really good as the cross comes in from the right hand side, not cleared away properly. Goes past his man, finds the correct pass as well, who takes a touch, finds his teammate. Is it the fifth? Has it gone out of play? went out of play. There's an option on the left. If he can pick the correct pass, he does go for that option. The keeper comes out and is alert, collects it ever so easily. Once again, SSC or rather St. Anthony College on the attack, finding a pass in the middle of the park. And every time St. Anthony have lost possession of the ball, they have pressed and got it back, as that took an unlucky deflection and will be a throw in for BBS. Look at that press from St. Anthony. BBS are not being allowed to play it. Such is the pressure. St. Anthony switching it on the right hand side. This has been their go to move, and once again, the cross is a good one. Just that it's defended nicely this time. Well done on that occasion by the BBS player, attracting a foul after going past a couple of men. The ball over the top of the defense, being chased by the BBS player, cuts it back for his teammate. There's an option on the left if you can pick him out. He goes back to his midfielder, expectedly so. Rare moment of possession for them. They will like to keep this possession for as long as they can because they've already defended a hell lot. They have done well to keep the possession so far. Just as I said, they lose it. St. Anthony are not allowing them even a bit of space to work their magic. Once again, one back by St. Anthony. Turns his marker, goes past him as well. Running forward with the ball as defenders do not exist. Fouls on him, but he stays on his feet. Releases the attack on the right hand side, who has space to shoot. Side netting. Once again, St. Anthony come ever so close to finding the fifth goal. Just cannot do so. Once again, the pass easily intercepted. That's a foul. Can be a yellow card as well, that one. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Once again, they go to move on the right hand side. Decent tackle coming in. That will be a goal kick. Once again, on the right hand side. Once again, the cross. Once again, the header. And once again, it's off target. And once again, the goal kick for BBS. St. Anthony on the ball. Decent pass up front. Once again, a low cross in the box. And the finish is once again not good enough. More than 7 8 chances to find the fifth goal, and they have missed all of them. For all the creativity that they have, St. Anthony have not been able to find the back of the net as often as they would have liked. It has been down to some poor finishing. Well, you should not be saying poor finishing when the team is 4-0 up in the first half itself, but it is what it is. They have not been able to finish properly. Could have so easily been 10-12 up, but the finishing have just eluded them. The finishing, you can call it luck as well. A couple of times they have struck the bar, a couple of times the goal has been waved off by the referee for offside. But what all that matters in football is the ball going in the back of the net, and they have not been able to do so for the fifth goal so far. As the ball comes over the top, another chance. Once again, the touch eludes him, and the football eludes him, and the back of the net eludes him, and the scoreline of 5-0 eludes him. St. Anthony once again on the attack, right hand side. This time, for the first time, probably in 43 minutes, the defender has recovered well enough and won the ball off him. But who wins the second ball? St. Anthony. Way too easy for them. As there's a foul on the St. Anthony player. Once again, no cards. The referee being lenient here. Ball over the top for the attacker to chase. He does well on that occasion. Can he go past his man here? What was that? One time when you get possession of the ball in a decent area, you have just a defender beside you and an on-rushing attacker. You do that. There's a reason why they have not scored a goal so far, and that exactly that is the reason. As the referee, with the blow of his whistle, signals the end of the first half, and you have to say SSC or St. Anthony's College will be disappointed at not having put in a fifth goal because it has been coming, but it has not come yet. So at the end of the first half, it's St. Anthony's College 4 and Buddha Bhanu Saraswati College nil. Join us in 15 minutes for the second half. And we are back live for the second half of the game. At the end of the first half, it was St. Anthony's College 4 and Buddha Bhanu Saraswati College nil. St. Anthony's College scored all of their four goals in the initial 20 minutes of the game, but since then, although they have come close on numerous occasions, a fifth goal has eluded them. Let's see how many can they get in the second half. And with the blow of the referee's whistle, it's St. Anthony's College who kick the proceedings off. And on the attack straight away, from the right hand side once again. Cross coming in, off the post once again. Another shot. This time, what a start to the game. What a start to the second half of the game. 5-0. And the fifth goal, which had eluded them for more than 25 minutes at the end of the first half, has come ever so easily at the start of the second. And BBS will pray that the sixth one keeps on eluding them for the next 25 or 30 minutes, because if luck is with SSC or St. Anthony's College, this might just turn out to be really, really bad for BBS, because they can reach double digits and the scoreline already looks bad. They will not like it, BBS, that it looks worse. It will be a throw in for BBS. Good run that. Switching it out on the left as well. Well kept in play by St. Anthony's College. Goes on the outside, cuts it back for his teammate, puts in a decent cross in the box. Header as well, but the header goes wide of the post, albeit after a foul had been conceded on the BBS keeper. On the left hand side, St. Anthony. Cross coming in, easily cleared away by BBS on this occasion. Chance for BBS on the counter. And he does well to get hold of the ball. It's a 4-on-2 situation here if they can be quick enough. But they have slowed things down once again. And the defense is in shape once again. Way too slow here, BBS. Way too slow. You have to be quick. Cheeky little nutmeg. And the referee blows his whistle. Now the question is, was that inside the box or was that outside the box? From our angle, it did look like that was clearly inside the box. Let's see what the referee makes of it. As we see a replay of the fifth goal. So peach of a cross from the right hand side. But he hit the post from handshaking distance. And the referee has given that as a free kick outside the box. I didn't think that was a foul in the first place. But if at all it was a foul, it was inside. I don't know what to say here. Anyway, what matters is what the referee says. And a six-man wall being set up. The number 9 on the free kick. A shot coming in. Acrobatically cleared away by the keeper. Straight in path of the onrushing attackers. The danger still not clear. This time, it's too easy, the header, for him to collect. And he releases it long. And once again, who wins the second ball? It's Anthony. Decent pass in the middle of the park. Goes past his man like he does not exist. Switching it out on the left hand side. Cross coming in, but the flag went up. St. Anthony's College looked like a really, really well drilled outfit. They just know when to make those runs, when to find out that pass. Really, really good team, this. It's almost like they have played together for years. Such is the understanding between the players. And the combination play on the right hand side is one that will put many teams to shame. The cross comes in from the right hand side once again. Really well done to keep the ball in play on that occasion. Credit to the player for chasing the lost cause. Once again in the middle of the park, sheer upper body strength, and they win the ball once again. Space opening up, but the pass is slightly out of reach, as it will be a free kick for BBS. Long kick by the keeper, easily collected by the opposition keeper. Chipped ball over the top of the defense, brought down nicely by the attacker on the right hand side. He's done well to shield the ball from his marker. Goes back to his teammate, but the ball went out of play. For all those of you who have already not done so, do like and subscribe our channel and share it with your family and friends as well. Once again, pressure being applied on the BBS defense to clear their lines once again. They have not been allowed to keep any sort of possession of the ball. Such has been the intensity of the press from St. Anthony's College as they come on the left hand side this time. Cut back, well blocked by the defender. That was a risky challenge. The player could have easily gone down there and earned the penalty for his side, but he chose to stay on his feet. On the right hand side, goes past his man, but the offside flag once again goes up. They need to time their runs better. St. Anthony. Once again, it's way too easy for St. Anthony. His clearance falls straight to the St. Anthony player. This time the defensive midfielder recovers, wins the ball back before giving it straight back to St. Anthony. Twists the ball on the left hand side. Cuts back in, goes back to his teammate, finds another teammate of his in the center of the park, winning the ball once again, switching it out on the right hand side. Plenty of bodies in the box. The cross coming in, the keeper comes out and gets a punch in. Well kept in by the player. Eventually cleared away. That looks like a foul, and the referee agrees. Quick free kick taken. No harm done this time. Once again, under pressure from the SSC defenders, they lose possession of the ball. Decent run in the middle of the park, switching it out on the left as well. He cuts back in, goes back to his teammate. The tackle comes in. It will be a throw in for St. Anthony's College. And a free kick in a really dangerous position that time, and the yellow card comes out from the referee. Good decision that, because he struck out a trailing leg, brought his man down. Free kick in a dangerous position. Four-man wall, or rather five-man wall being set up. He goes for goal, just wide, not a million miles away. But in football, it does not matter whether it's 1 mile away or a million miles away. All that matters is it's away from goal and has not ended up in the back of the net, which it didn't. It has been a much improved performance from BBS in the second half of the game. Despite having conceded a fifth, they have looked like they are competing more. As the shot from distance comes in, just goes over the bar. There was some power on that shot. Almost made me remember Ivan Kalyuzhny's goal. There was some pace on that shot. And had that been on target, there was very little the BBS keeper would have been able to do about that. Just went over the bar. And the good thing about St. Anthony has been, despite having dominated possession, what they have done is they have kept possession in the opposition half. Many a time, what we see is teams keep possession for the sake of keeping possession, but it's in their own half. As we see a foul on the BBS player, and BBS completely look short of ideas at the moment. They have no idea as to what to do, how to go about things. And it's very natural when you are 5-0 down. What can you do even? The other team obviously has more quality than you, and it's not practical enough to think that there will be a comeback from 5-0. You really cannot be doing much in that situation. As St. Anthony win the ball once again in the middle of the park. Cuts inside, goes past two. Fine pass coming in. Shot coming in as well. It's 6-0. And it was a matter of time before the sixth goal came. Despite the valiant efforts of the BBS keeper in goal, sneaked past him in the back of the net. Fine finish that. Not even 60 minutes in, we are 6-0. Let's look at the replay of that one. He did really well to go past a couple of players. Found the right pass, and that was a good finish. Just toe poked it past the keeper. Really good finish that. And once again, it's SSC winning the ball in the final third. Switching it out on the right hand side. Decent cross coming in, far post, and he tried to get it in the back of the net with his hand. Needs to be booked for that one. Might be an Argentine fan. You better be praying for an Argentine win tonight. But that is not how you do it. That is not how you idolize Diego Maradona or Lionel Messi. Both have done it in their careers, but you do not do it. You just don't. That hand of God was Diego's, not yours, son. And he did earn a yellow card for it. These are the cute little things that happen on the football field, and this is the age when all these youngsters look up to the idols, try to follow it. And that is why their idols need to set good precedents for them to follow. As Anthony come on the attack once again. A shot coming in, and a magnificent save that by the keeper. Flying to his left. Despite the scoreline being 6-0, the BBS keeper can be proud of his efforts. Because if not for him, it could have been 16-0 at the moment and not 6-0. And the free header goes off target. Stunning, stunning save that. Trying an outside of the boot pass on that occasion. Not quite succeeding in doing that. Switching the flanks on the left hand side. Giving the ball back to him as well. Cross coming in. A decent punch out by the keeper. Danger still not cleared away though. Couple of step overs and a cross coming in and defended away for a corner. As the corner comes in from the right hand side, header once again over the bar. I don't understand this playing out from the back when you are being pressed that high. Just inviting pressure on yourself as the shot comes in off the bar. Another cross just over the attacker. How many times? Just how many times have SAC hit the bar? Another fine shot coming in from the outside of the box. Very little the keeper could do about it. And of all the six goals that they have conceded, the keeper hardly could have done anything in any of them. On the attack once again, St. Anthony trying to go on the outside. It's cleared away by the defense for a corner. Could have let the keeper come and collect it, but the communication was lacking on that. So corner comes in from the right hand side, jumps above everyone, but could not direct the header on target. And that's a rare chance on the counter if you can find the correct pass. No, defender is there to mop it up. Look at that for distribution by the keeper. Switching flanks in the middle of the park, trying to create an attack. The referee blows his whistle in favor of BBS on this occasion. Once again, look at how cool and calm they are defending. The men in blue attacking, trying to press on the right hand side. Another fine pass in the attacking third. Cuts it back. They are all queuing up as the shot finally comes and is easy for the opposition keeper. Just sheer upper body strength from Anthony. The throw in comes from the right hand side. Another cross from the right hand channel straight into the rightful arms of the BBS keeper, who once again displaying what a good pair of hands he has. Even after conceding six, this guy can be mighty proud of himself and his performance so far. And the team in grey on the attack once again, switching it out on the right hand channel, doing well to keep the ball in play as well. Cross coming in from the left foot, quickly blocked for a throw in. Space, lots of space in the middle of the park. Look at the numbers defending for BBS, and still they have conceded six. Queued up for a shot, release the man on the right who crossed it in, and it will be a corner. Corner comes in from the right hand side. Shot comes in as well. Once again hits the post, and once again it's really, really unlucky. Fine shot that was. Chance on the counter attack on the left hand side. He queues up, goes for shot, keeps it on target. The keeper is going to save that all day long. Rare moment of possession for BBS, but once again it's very well defended by St. Anthony. And it will be a throw in for St. Anthony as the referee blows his whistle to check up on the player. As we take a look at the shot that hit the post just moments back. Fine shot that was. Low drive. Nice switch of the play on the right hand side. As he cuts inside, goes past a couple of men, finds the correct pass as well. Look at that silky feet though. That's a miscued clearance and a shot, and took a deflection, and that took the sting out of the shot. Poor play from BBS. Need to be keeping those in play. Once again, the BBS player failing to keep the ball in play as it goes out for a throw in. Despite committing many bodies in the opposition half, BBS have not even come close to finding the back of the net. And what a stunning strike that is! Absolutely no chance for the keeper in goal. Such a narrow angle. And he just picks out the far post to perfection. Look at that for a strike. Nothing the keeper can do about it. As it's St. Anthony's College 7, BBS nil. And once again, I'll ask the same question: do they have it in them to take the scoreline to double digits? Less than 20 minutes to go for that. A cheap giveaway in the middle of the park. Switching it on the left and earns a corner for his side. This corner comes in from the left hand side. Once again, hits the post and goes out. That was so close to being an Olympic goal. They've been ever so unlucky. And I keep talking about double digits. Every time they have struck the post, had that gone in, they would have already gone past the 11 goal mark. And obviously, the BBS goalkeeper, who has been absolutely fabulous between the sticks. What a fine piece of skill that is. Goes past his man and earns a free kick for his side. Pretty much exactly the same area from which the last goal was scored. Can they replicate it? Can they find another goal to show for their efforts? Good ball in the box, and the keeper makes a mess of things. Or did he let it go? Probably looked like he wanted to collect it, but completely missed it. But no harm done on that occasion. Decent pressure being applied here by St. Anthony, but BBS have done well too, but they have not done well enough to trouble the keeper. As once again on the right hand side, the cross coming in. Once again, it takes a deflection, goes out for a corner. Must be the 15th or the 16th corner of the game for St. Anthony's College. That is how dominating they have been in this game. And the scoreline actually shows that. And trust me, the scoreline could have been a lot worse today. Still 6-0. Could have been a lot worse. Space opening up, goes on the left, cross coming in the box, easily dealt with by the keeper. Once again on the left hand flank, St. Anthony looking for the seventh and doing very, very well to keep possession of the ball. Look at that distribution from the keeper. He's being pressed and he's absolutely unfazed. Fine switch off the flanks. The opposition keeper comes out and deals with it. That's a horrible clearance. Falls straight onto the feet of an Anthony player. Goes past his man, rolls it on the right hand side, but the pass is slightly overhit on that occasion. We have not heard that for the last 75 minutes very often, but on that occasion the pass was slightly overhit and went out of play. Decent run on the left hand side, but will create no issues for St. Anthony's College. Look at how easy it is to bypass the midfield for St. Anthony. It's almost like the BBS midfield does not exist. And what a run this is turning out to be. He can find himself one on one with the keeper. Takes a shot as well and finds the back of the net. And St. Anthony have scored 6 goals in the game so far. And BBS, it's their first goal. But this is the best goal of the game so far. He picked up the ball from defense, ran past the entire defense, and that's a fine finish past the keeper. Very little the keeper could have done about that one. And finally, BBS have 1 goal to show for their efforts, and it has come due to a piece of individual brilliance. What a run that was! And so many times do we see that the players go past 3 4 players but fail to find the back of the net. But he kept his composure in front of goal and found the back of the net. Stunning goal. St. Anthony on the attack once again from the right hand side. Goes past his man, cuts inside. It is cleared away on this occasion by BBS. Can the goal inspire them to get probably another one or a couple more? Sheer pace, power, and physicality showed by the BBS player in scoring that goal. He ran past the defense like they were not there, like it was a free run. Once again, decent win of the ball in the middle of the park for St. Anthony, and, and he picks out his man on the right hand side, goes past his marker, cuts it back, chance of a shot, he crosses the ball in, cross come shot, or whatever. The final result being it has gone out for a goal kick. Look at that high press from St. Anthony and they win the ball in the final third. BBS having to clear their lines. They will not want to concede a seventh goal here, BBS. Rare loose touch of the ball from St. Anthony. BBS have a throw in. Once again, St. Anthony on the right hand side, cutting in, going past a couple of players. Cannot find his teammate with that pass though. Nicely intercepted by the BBS player. BBS finally looking a little more confident on the ball after scoring that first goal, switching the ball on the left hand side as the keeper. Look at where the keeper is playing. He's almost playing at the halfway line. Now that's something for confidence. And he plays out an inch perfect pass to his attacker on the left wing who fails to bring it down. Really good play that by the keeper, who has once again been solid between the sticks. He has not had much to do, but whenever called upon, he has proved to be a good keeper. Although he will consider himself unlucky to not go away with a clean sheet today, because most of his teammates will be walking in with the goals. The keeper calls, comes out, and lets it go. Good goalkeeping once again from the BBS goalkeeper, who has been the best player on the day. If not for him, might have been 12 and not 6 for St. Anthony's College. This time it was cleared away by the BBS defense and it will be a throw in for BBS. And it is a free kick for St. Anthony. His jersey was pulled, he was held back, still tried to go on. That should be a card though. Although not dangerous play, cannot be pulling players. Needed to be a yellow card on that occasion. What it means is it will be a free kick in a dangerous position. All he needs to do here is put in a decent ball in between the goalkeeper and the defender and ask his attackers to attack the space between the keeper and the defender. Let's see what the number 5 can put in. As he goes for goal from that distance and it finds the back of the net. Here I was talking about putting a good ball in between the defense and the keeper, and he says, "You know what? No, man, we don't do that here. We find top bins from 25 yards. Stunning strike. What a free kick that is. A free kick a certain Cristiano Ronaldo would be proud of. Or in Indian terms, a certain Liston Colasso will be proud of. Stunning, stunning strike that. Absolutely no chance for the keeper in goal, who stood there watching it, and probably thinking, man, I've done so well today. Why do I have 7 past me in my name? But that's football for you. And BBS will be praying that 90 minutes will be over soon. And the next 5 minutes will be feeling like hell to them. It will almost feel like the time is not passing. When you are losing 7-1, that is exactly how it feels. 5 minutes will feel like 50 to them. Once again, St. Anthony's College on the attack. A fine ball over the top of the defense. Can he slot it past the keeper? He can. But the offside flag has gone up. He did look onside from this angle. Let's have a replay. We have a replay of the goal, and it was a fine finish. Little could the keeper have done about it. But the flag had gone up much before that. But he will probably get one more chance to make it eight. I'm pretty sure about that. 5 minutes to go in the game. St. Anthony will create more chances the way they are playing. Right now, the BBS player can create a chance for his team with the kind of run he has made. But he passes it to his teammate. All he gets is a throw in. That's a swing of the arm and a free kick for BBS in a dangerous area. Can they get another goal here? Can the men in blue get two past? Chance here. Shot on the turn. Way too easy for the keeper, who launches it long. Gets good distance on it as well. But the number 10 just slipped and could not keep the ball in play. Once again pressing high up the field. St. Anthony's College, despite being 7-1 up, they can simply sit back and kill the game. What they are doing is going on the attack here. Good turn cross. Header straight back in the path. Eventually the shot comes in, blocked by the defense. The referee's whistle goes up for a free kick. Long ball coming in, right in the path of the attacker. Good ball as well. Can he go past his marker and create something? Passes it inside to number 6. Goes on the outside, takes a shot as well. That's a fine save by the keeper. It was straight at him, but he still had to make that save. And he had his near post covered. Every time he has been called into action, the St. Anthony keeper has been good, apart from that one goal which he conceded, but there was very little he could have done about it. That was a top corner strike. St. Anthony on the attack once again, over the top of the defense. But this time the keeper will have it easy. As he waits for the attacker to come before collecting the ball. Dude, you're not 7-1 up. You are trailing 7-1. But I feel for the keeper there. He probably will want to kill time off the clock because the goals are going in his name. Being a goalkeeper myself, I know the pain of being a goalkeeper. As the referee blows the whistle, bit of a personal story here. When I was 13 or 14 playing in a junior game, my team conceded 6 goals and I was the goalkeeper here. And with 5 to 7 minutes to go, a ball came to me. And what happened was I waited, like I instead of picking it up, I waited for the opposition attacker to come towards me, and then I would pick it up. And for 1.5 minutes, no one came towards me, and my teammates went bonkers at me for not just playing on. And I was like, no, man, I don't want more goals in my name. So I feel for the keeper here. But well, I was young back then. No keeper wants the goals in front of his name because it's not the defense in whose names the goals go. When a certain Gurpreet Singh Sandhu What? Conceded 6 against UAE? The goals went in Gurpreet Singh Sandhu's name. No one remembers who the defenders were on that day, but everyone remembers the goalkeeper. And so, goalkeeping is a thankless job. No matter how many you save, people will always remember the one you miss. As we are just seconds away from the blow of the referee's whistle, as an outside of the boot pass comes, but well collected by the keeper in goal. It's the 91st minute, and still St. Anthony are attacking and looking to find the eighth goal of the game. And the BBS players will be just wishing the as the BBS player fails to control the ball. And that will be a goal kick for SSC, probably the final kick of the game. The referee is still allowing play to continue. We don't know what we'll achieve by playing 30 more seconds. And just as I said, the referee blows for full time. And at the end of 90 minutes, it's St. Anthony's College 7 and BBS 1 in what was a very, very entertaining game of football. And had it not been for some brilliant goalkeeping by the BBS keeper, the scoreline could have been 17 and not 7. But it was a very, very good performance from the BBS keeper. End of 90 minutes, it's St. Anthony's College 7, Buddha Bhanu Saraswati College 1. This is your commentator, Devan Sunthalia, signing off. Hope you all had a great time.